Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is Cosmic Run Mining Colony, and it is live on Kickstarter now. It's by Dr. Finn's Games, and I have to say, Steve Finn is a good friend of mine. I've worked with him multiple times. He designed Herbaceous, Sunset Over Water, Herbaceous Sprouts. I think I've reviewed like the majority of his games in the last 5 years. I love his work. I love his work, but so take that as the start, where we're starting from. Cosmic Run Mining Colony is no different. This is for 1 to 2 players, and what you are doing is you are on another planet and you are building your mining colony, and as players, again, head to head, we're going to start with an initial mining colony, and then we're going to be building it out with these Tetronimo pieces and assembling it in different shapes. You basically have to keep building off of what you've built in the past, and it's a very simple game like his stuff. There is a resource card that is played per round. It defines what's set into 4 regions. You'll get some resource cards. You'll get some, and so these resource cards have like different things you can add to your board. There might be some crystals, there'll be some different shapes, and this is all based on the layout from that one, and they're all different per round. Some colonists, a spaceship, you know, and, you know, some more of these pieces out here. And then basically, we are going to then have our excavation cards, 1 through 10 rather, and we're just bidding. Each one of these little slots also has an arrow, so you're basically bidding for first choice, and if you have a tie, it goes to one of the other players in each round. And so you're trying to think about how you're going to build and collect resources. So there's this little dynamic of the card play. Does he, you know, he played an early card before, I'm going to try to beat him this round, that kind of thing. You have a fixed number of numbers, right, as you're going round after round. So you have to be smart about when you're going to play them, and you're thinking about what you have and what resources are coming. You are going to be, so the tiles are giving you more spots, and then you have like a, I think it's called a dome, but like where people live, and you can put colonists there. You have a landing port where you put the ship, and you have these storage locations where you put the gems. So basically you're building out land while trying to get the resources, and they're all in these sort of spots that have been outlaid. At the end of the game, you are going, and then there's also science storage points, which come when you have two like white crystals 2 apart. So like basically the way you're positioning, you can get this little bonus thing. Then at the end of the game, you're going to get victory points for most blue things, most red, and then these different locations, as well as some basic points you get as well. I'd have to pull it out, but just pretty easy scoring, really fast scoring. And that's really the game, right? Like, so what is it about Steve Finn's stuff that I like so much? I've sort of expressed it, but setup is quick. This is actually, I think, one of my favorite boards of him. Everything's nicely compact. You put these things in here, you take them out, the final end game scoring's right here. It's like a nice middle board between 2 players, but you have a nice decision that's sort of saying, hey, what's important to me, why, and how am I going to build it out, and how am I going to get the resources to put on top of things. So you have, I'm just saying, do I want first pick or second off of these 2 things, but there's a lot of nuances there in terms of how you're going to lay it out, and then how that'll impact the game as you go down. But then ultimately, you're just playing through your cards, and you're playing through these pieces, and it plays quick. Choice, build, like, setup's fast. It's just got that zippiness that all of his games have. And you know, I would say that Steve's strength, his mechanics, and his theme work is fine. The Cosmic Run series, I think, has been pretty good in the space, and this one has that sort of, it's not, I don't think it's necessarily Mars, but that Mars-y feel that works. And I found it to be a fun game. I did not play single player, so I can't speak to that. But anyway, this is Cosmic Run Mining Colony, and it is live on Kickstarter now. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks.